Got another installment here of my Teshar Rona combo deck. Alright, so this hand definitely looks doable. A death to Rona, like I've got a backup, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this. That'll be definitely turn one. Drop this tapped into a Rona to have to dig for third land. Okay, so putting in some sort of either ramp, could be mono green, could be elf tribal, you never know. Let's explore. It's a wide, wide world. Okay, so that definitely looks just like ramp. So first things first, see what we're getting. I don't think that my Rona is going to die. So the best option is probably just... Actually, you know what? This Rona is just... It needs to go to the graveyard. Drop this turn 3. Let's go ahead and get some cards in the yard. So Emry hits. Awesome. Alright, so I've already got 2 Ronas and a win con chilling out in the graveyard. Next turn, probably gonna Lily. But no attacks. The other option, actually, next turn, I could Emry back a Celestis. So that way I'm just guaranteed on pace for the Scarab God. Okay, this actually definitely looks more just like Elf Tribal, not necessarily mono green. So drawing a Meathook Massacre would be clutch. I didn't even notice that they're... Okay, so they're pinched on lands, which, I mean, you're elf tribal. You don't need... You don't need forests. Your creatures are forests. Alright, so now is a good time to just get rid of this Emry, or that Rona, and hello, combo piece. Let's see, do I have to pay 2 life here? Ooh. Oh, this is painful. So, I think, yeah, I just want to be able to do this. Board wipe them. I could pitch the Teshar to then plan to get it back with Cruelty. Because I can't combo off. I'm actually going to do that. If I get back the Celestis... Yeah, that would only give me 2, so yeah, I can't do that. So I need to do it this way. Oops. Oh! Okay, so I actually first need to do this. Then I can cast an X1. Clean your board. Get some triggers. Go ahead, draw. Pitch. Next. No attacks. And yeah, it's just the Celestis chilling in there, so end my turn. Yeah, that felt pretty good. A 4 for 1? I like it. And that's the scoop. Yep, and this is why I think, yeah, Meathook makes sense as a 3 of versus just a 2 of. Because in decks like that, like, that was an auto win. Like, I didn't even have to worry about trying to find 3 Mox Ambers or 2 Chamber Sentries, because right there. No problem. Alright, we're on in another one. Alright. Opponent for this match, Kagrenak. Okay, not a great hand, but if I draw a land, this would put me into a turn 4 Scarab God, so that's what I'm aiming for. Turn 4 Scarabs. Oh, and I'm against Herald. Cool, so Bontu Monument's gonna have some benefits there, and there's my combo piece, so definitely do not want to pay life. Absolutely not. So Fibbles will be good to just... Oh, and a Bomat! You don't see that very often. Looks like he has a 2/2 Bomat. Oh, and you got some sticky fingers. So then I want to got... Oh, I like that combination. It's a nice little combo you got going on there. I'm gonna draw a card. So unfortunately here I should have saved the Watery Grave because I don't actually have turn 4 Scarab God due to those being shows. And look at that, I can't gain life anyway. Cool, that's awesome. No need to block yet. So yeah, that is a problem. Oh, okay. And so yes, I will have to get rid of that. So if I draw an untapped land, I could play this. I could play Scarabs next turn. I have to hit an untapped land. Rona, though, potentially blocks that. Oh, apparently I'm casting it anyway. So that decides that. If a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you controlled would die. Yeah, so... Okay, so that's not going to work how they probably wanted it to, which I find hysterical. Ooh. I'm probably going to kill this, because that's dealing me 2 damage. I'm not dead yet. Now that puts the threat off the board. Alright, so I think I'm like Meathook or bust? Oh! Snaps. So even if I Meathook, I can't Meathook for X3 anyway. Because of the 2, okay, so those are just no. The Scarab God wouldn't have saved me either. I think I'm dead. I don't see a way out of this. So yeah, just a good game. And that's, yep, I mean, aggro is brutal. I mean, they were just waiting to draw some cards too. Like, it's a nice build. I feel like Bomat is due for a resurgence. Like, Bomat's a great, well, not great. Bomat is a cool card. I'll give Bomat that. And especially, yeah, like you pair Bomat with Sticky Fingers. Alright, cool. It's got a Rona. It's got some win condition pieces. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Chamber Sentry because I just want a blocker. I'm not blocking this Epicure. If they want to attack with the Epicure, let them. Oh, look at that. It was a deterrent anyway. So here, cast Rona. Now this is tempting. Very, very tempting. Because I could drop a Mox and ping down a threat. And I give up a potential card draw for it. And I think I'm okay with that. Because if they don't know... Like, a lot of people don't realize that Chamber Sentry is a watered-down, really weak cousin. Yeah, so here, I'm going to be able to just ping. Do I ping now? I think I do. Because Epicure at this point doesn't. So we'll just get rid of the white creature. So now, I think, it makes a white. So I guess, well, it would have had white-red anyway. So there's no real considerations on that front. Okay, so there's the Ornithop. Yeah, so this is Red-White Convoke. So, again, another matchup where Meathook Massacre is great. Just, yeah. Ooh, hello there. So, looking for some lands. Ooh, hello. It's not a land, but I like it. Is that... Draw more cards. Draw more cards. Drawing big cards. I don't want to draw big cards. If I hit a land... Oh, but there's a Meathook. Hello. Alright, so pitch Scarabs. I can't Meathook for enough, unless I hit a land. Which I think is okay. So I'm going to cast this, untap this, keep this one. So let's see. Yes! Oh, right. I have to discard. Monument. Ancient Life. Next one. At least get rid of 2 of their things. And I get to gain some life and pass turn. So that's... Ooh, this one's new. Other tapped creatures you control get +1. Other untapped get +1. Whenever you attack, untap each creature you control, then tap it. Whenever you attack... Okay. That's weird, but cool. I guess. Sure. Yeah, I'm not blocking. I'll take 6. Ow, that hurt. Weird, but cool. Alright. So there's my Teshar. There's the untapped land. So do I have... I don't have the Ronas necessary. But I could Cruelty to make them pitch. To then search up at least one Rona. That feels like probably the best thing to do. Yeah, because they're not interacting with my graveyard at all. So let's take a peek at their hand. Okay. Oh, snappers! That's bad. That's real bad. It's red. Get 3 cheaper, so it costs them 3. That comes down from here. That becomes an 8, which is actually a 10. Oh, sweet! It chose not to Ember Cleave. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Meathook Massacre. X3 gets rid of most of their threats. So, yep, go ahead and grab. Those are not bloods, those are treasures. So all they would have is that guy. Yeah, so I think Meathook Massacre right now is what's at least stalls them. Hurt real bad. And if I can actually get potentially an untapped... Oh! That's painful. Yeah, because X3 is still a good amount. It does kill my Rona, which is a bummer. Oh, I'm not in full control. Okay. So an untapped land wins them the game. Cool. So now I get back my Tesh. Ooh, I went Scarab. Oh, I went Scarab God. My graveyard. Get back Scarabs. So Lily.
Fight finished before brunch. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
All right, cool. Right, and they can have the killer. Which gives me a life. One of those is hasty, but not enough for them to Ember cleave. You control, okay. Yep, they go after me. Scarabs come back to hand. Rona, I've got access to 6. Good game, really good game. Yeah, and this is where... Oh, and I could have played this as a land. Oh, that's painful. That is painful.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Yeah, just to keep the Ember cleave. They just tap me down and win the game. Oh, and they can even Evercleave for fun. Oh, that's so close. So close. Just minor mistakes. Minor mistakes. That's going to be a good one to review the tape because I'm going to be really curious which plays I could have made that I think... Probably, I think I could have won that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have got Teshar, because then if I would have got Teshar, they couldn't have giant killed it. But then could they have Ember cleaved? I don't think so. Because then I could have went crazy. Will have access to 2 black. Cool. And they got a Terramorphic Expanse, so they are probably reading. What does this card do? I've never seen this. I didn't even know this was a card. Which I'm glad. Like I hope you read. That's what you should do, opponent. You should read every card, whether you know it or not. Because if you think you know it, it might be just like, oh, red. Oh my. It's just, you know, the past 2 opponents have been red-based. Unions, if you choose to discard, of course you do. Otherwise, why would you run this card? And, discard a bitter union to a bitter union. Interesting. Cast Rona. And right now, be ready to potentially wipe some 1 toughness things off the board. Please don't kill my Rona. I greatly... would appreciate if you don't. Ooh, make it a 3-drop. Or, yeah, 3 toughness. 3 power. Ooh, Arboreal Grazer. Cool. Please tell me you got the land drop to go with it. Good. Ooh, that's rough. But I mean, it was a free land drop, so. And nice! Turn 3, untapped Fabled passive. I like it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Alright, so draw a card. Second Meathook. I don't think I need a second Meathook, so I'm going to discard that. I do think that this should be played out. I don't really need to do this. Do I want to sacrifice a creature? Or no, it'll just be discarding a card. Potentially. So let's cast Lily. I might make this. Let's see how I feel. Let's see what else I got.
Something suspicious is
Draw a card.
going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
No. Yeah, and so right there what I should have done was probably responded to the trigger before Lily hits, because now if they've got some sort of kill spell, I lose my Lily. So, I don't really have... I'll just say goodbye to the Grazer. We can pitch this turn.
Off you go.
Untap, and then I'm gonna actually just attack with both. Opponent could be hasty, but yeah, there's no real reason to protect Lily, so I'll just deal 2 damage to them. Pass the turn and wait to Otherworldly Gaze. Not a bad turn 3. Definitely not a bad turn 3. They know I at least run some number of Meathook Massacres. Rush, Fire Elemental. That's a hate. Look at that. I called it. I was like, haste. I wasn't thinking landfall, but I was thinking haste. What does it get? +2/+2. All right, so they can attack with potentially a 7/7. Okay, a 7/7. So the question becomes, do they attack me? I think you have to, because talk about a waste. Just to pass up on 7 damage to kill a Lily. All it's gonna make you do is discard at this point, because I have to +1 it. It's the only activation I've got. See, now, if they were kind of next level thinking this, they would keep the Fable up. Because they know I've got a Meathook. You know, they saw that there are Meathook Massacres in this deck. And as a 1-draw, as a 1/1, that is very easy to kill. And if they spend this Fable Passage, that almost guarantees that, like, unless you got an unless they go fetch an island. No, because that'd be blue-green for the instant speed drop. Like, I don't know, like, maybe there's a way for you to drop lands at instant speed with red-green, but I don't know. And actually, I'm tempted just to try pinging it down that way. And that's a Bitter Union. So, okay. Yeah, Meathook says that's going to die. You going there, you going there. They're on that, so... Ooh, this is tempted choice. So... Well, yeah, regardless... Let's just get this over. Kill it. Pay white. I'll just say goodbye. You don't need that. Just gonna keep playing Meathook. Draw. I like that, I like that. I really need this though, so... Each player discards. And my turn. Alright, so they might have another Brushfire because they were quite cavalier. Ooh, a Scoot Swarm! This is why I'm glad I kept my Meathook, because if you control 6 or more, create a... Yep, so that's gonna create a copy of Scoots. And then each of the Scoots will see when this thing hits, so... And then I'm just gonna say goodbye all of you to all of your Scoot Swarms with this guy. So yeah, so this is gonna enter, and they're gonna create 2 more Scoot Swarms. Because now they each see it, and they each want to make a copy of themselves, which is great. They can give creatures, hey, that's cool, like... Not a bad play at all. So now they can kill my Lily and hit me for 3. Kudos. All of your Scoot Swarms are about to die. So go ahead and kill my Lily. Yes, pass to attackers. So one of them attack there. 3 of them that hit me. And so that it stops pausing. Go ahead and cast Otherworldly Gaze from my... don't need this. 4, can't cast you yet. But I can draw you. Okay.
Fine.
Kind of.
I know when I'm not wanted.
So we need to hit... Oh, oops. That's definitely gone. So the question here is, what are my chances of hitting an untapped land? I think I play it safe here. Yeah, because I can still then Emry. So X1, get rid of the scoots. Unless, you know, they can save one of them maybe. And they don't. Cool. Goodbye, scoots. Some life. And I think here I'm just going to... Alright. Because odds are I'm just discarding. Yeah, I'm just discarding it anyway. So it's just an extra card in the yard. So now next turn I'm able to combo off. I already have the win condition on board. Got some bonus stuff there in the yard. So as long as Emry doesn't die, depending on what I draw, I've got Chamber Sentry. Actually, I already know I've got enough Chamber Sentries. And there's the 2 Ronas. So it took me not quite half the deck. And yeah, like Meathook was a fantastic player here because potentially they were going to get 2 land drop. Now, yeah, like what they maybe don't know is that they should kill the Emry. But they've been watching what Rona can do, and Rona looks real threatening. Valak. Okay, so whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled at the beginning of your end step. If there are cards exiled with this card, put them into their own graveyard. Then that deals that much damage to each. Cool. All right, so if they've got like an Evolving Wilds or a Fabled Passage, which they don't, cool. So here I'm basically just milling a card. Yep, milling a land. Goodbye land. And look at that. So I was set. So here I'm not going to good game them because this might not be a good game. No, resolves. So now Emry is going to get back Chamber Sentry. Because they've got 2 cards in hand with 3 open mana. They could very well make something happen here. Okay, X0. X0 is going to get back Rona. Rona's going to enter the battlefield to target a Chamber Sentry. Just that. And we're going to let the loop continue. And either they will interact or they will lose. And that's plain and simple. Yeah, it's not that hard of a loop. Like, once you've seen it, like... I'm really just... I cast a card, I return a card. I cast a card, I return a card. Like, once you're in the loop, you can kind of like... I just look at kind of like, what's on the stack, and they see it. Yep! It took me twice through the loop, and they went, oh my goodness, and we're going. And again, what was pivotal, what was vital to win that game? The Meathook Massacre. This is why I'm like, yep, okay, Meathook's a 3 of. Great. That means I have to spend even more money, like in paper, because that card can't be like 10, 15 bucks. No, it's got to be like 35, 40. I'm not bitter or salty or anything. Yeah, oh man, which deck? Which opponent was that? Like, oh, it was Elf Tribal. Elf Tribal was like, I just wrecked their day. And they just said, I don't want to play anymore. Oh, and I'm very likely to draw blue source. And if I don't draw, well, hey, gotta risk it for the biscuit, right? Lead up on black. Opponent also on black. And opponent thought seizes, so they get to take something fun. What you want, opponent? What you want? Yeah, I almost guarantee you have no idea what I'm playing. So, if you just take my turn 1 play, that's fine. Right now I have no blue, so like I am super pinched. Yeah, Emry looks scary. Take Emry. Wow, and they take the turn 1 play. Props to... Actually, you know what? Just because of the Thought Seize potential, like, I'm going to run this out. Because I do not want that getting Thought Seized. Or even Duress. Like, if you're turn 1 Thought Seizing and Explorer, I've seen, you know, y'all have... Yeah, so like now they basically know I'm screwed. Like, I need to draw blue or bust. And I'm a 33% to draw a land. And of that, I think most of them are... Go blank. Target player discards 2. Okay. That one's safe to discard. Then they get to exile a card. So... Wait, what? What? What just happened? Exiles my entire yard? Oh, I didn't know there was going to be... Okay. Well... That's fine. Oh, nice! I didn't see a whole lot of rankles. Please pick... Oh, they're probably going to choose this one. Please let us draw. Let us draw. Let's play discards. Yep. Fatal push. Yeah, and this is where, like, I kind of knew, like, I probably should go down to 5, but I was like, come on, I gotta draw blue swords. And okay, so that's the lesson of this game. And based on what they were doing, everyone's going to discard. Yep. So goodbye to my Meathook. They pitch a Languish. Oh, nice.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my face.
So now at this point, I'm so far behind the 8 ball, not worth playing more. And the lesson there was, have a blue source. Don't accept a hand that's blueless. And I've got untapped GG running, so that's how I knew it was telling me I had a 33% chance to draw a land. And of those lands, see, like here, this is fine. So here I've got turn 2 Emry. I'm cool with that. Turn 2 Emry, I can roll with this. So Blackleaf Cliffs. It just was like, I know that's not black, but like now I'm like so paranoid. I'm like, oh my goodness, if I get Thoughtseize, like this is gonna be terrible. Like, but okay, really, I'm not getting Thoughtseize. That is a fact. It's actually not true. They could have somehow played like a mana filtering source. That's a fun looking land. I don't know what it's from. Alright, so I got my turn 2 Emry, which puts a whole bunch of lands and an Emry. So not really what I wanted to see, but I'll take it. So they've got a big old beefy blocker, which is fine. This deck doesn't win by attacking, so I would have liked those lands, Emry. The Restoration of Aganjo. Search for a basic. Then next turn, they may discard. Oh, okay, just a different art. I got you. I got you. Nice. Nothing to get back there. All right. Yeah, I'm not attacking. So here, the Birth of Meletus. I think it just gains some life and then it goes away. Oh, stack the trigger is weird. Could have got back your birth. That would have been a lot nicer. Well, yeah, because it would have died. Yeah, so if they would have stacked triggers instead of let triggers auto stack, they could have gotten back their Birth of Meletus. Which, I don't know, maybe they wanted the land ramp. Land ramp's also decent for next turn, but sweet. Black. So I don't have anything to target there. Can't kill that. But this sounds nice. Like, I'm just gonna say, like, can you remove it? Because if you can't, you are in for some pain. So much pain. No attacks. I mean, you're a white deck. You should be able to remove my Scarab God in a way that I do not want you to remove it. In fact, you're a deck that cares about enchantments. So if you don't have enchantment removal, enchantment-based removal, I respect your deck way less. Take away my Scarab God. Do it. I dare you. Because I know you want to. Or at least you should want to. But the fact that you're not just like snap removing it makes me think that none of those 5 cards are removal. Which means I get to have some fun next turn. Nothing in your graveyard, but I've got 1 target in mine. And it'll put 4 more cards into my graveyard. Ooh, okay, this I think has the option.
I think this will be a quick one.
So it could blink. Yeah, so they could blink my Scarab God. Yep, so they're blinking the Scarab, which was very good of them. Draw a card. No point in X2. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. This one die. I'm gonna target it. Cast Rona. Rona's gonna target Emry. Emry's gonna be a 1-drop. Keep the untapped. Emry's gonna put 4 cards. Oh my lands! Gotta be kidding me. That's so many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lands! Okay. Whatever. Wanderer says, hey, you got Scarab God back! Yay! He's back! So you delayed a turn, which I still had an okay turn. I believe if I remember counting correctly there, I dealt you 3. Put a 2/2 and a 1/1 onto the battlefield. This 1/1 has machine gun ability. Cost me mana, but it can machine gun. -6 for each player. Choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control not chosen this way. For each player, choose a creature that... Do I get to choose or do they choose? Who chooses? Because if I get to choose, I'm choosing the Scarab God. But I'm assuming if they get to choose, they will not pick the Scarab God. Okay, so we get to find out who's choosing.
Kneel before the Emperor of Kamigawa.
It sounds like they get to choose. So yeah, they're definitely keeping that one. I don't get to choose here. Clearly, they get the choice. Because right now there's no... Yeah, so Scarab God just comes back to hand. So, like... If I draw an untapped land, which is unlikely at this point, unfortunately. Now what are you? This isn't even... This deck doesn't make sense.
So everyone benefits.
So that gains indestructible. Alright, so yep, and I assume that
sand
there's oh, and it gives
will
vigilance. Nice. Yeah, I'm not blocked. Hit. Yeah, yep, so Scarab God goes back. That's not helpful, unfortunately. But I'll get an Emry back. Yeah, get back Emry. Four more cards. Alright, there's Teshar. Alright, so yeah, once I can get back a Teshar, I can combo off. So that's fun. It's going to be a 0 anyway. I can Mox to make a 2/2, but I already have a 2/2. I don't know why it did that. Oh, that's probably why. So yeah, Vosricat is just going to keep getting them bigger. They're either going to make a 2/2 or sort of weird blink one of my dudes. I have a backup Rona. So there's just one Rona. Okay, so I do need this Rona to complete my combo. So they don't, whether they know it or not, their best play is actually to do the weird delay blink on my Rona Disciple of Gix. Again, I would like, that's so like, oh my goodness! Maybe they know the combo, because I would not have expected them to correctly choose that. Like, go you. Alpine Zissou? Zissou? And yep, gains indestructible.
Oketra's love is your shield.
Make another dude. Oh yeah, just clean down the Vosricat. Weaken you a little bit. So I wonder if this is more like Super Friends than enchantment based. Because yeah, this was not the backside card that I was thinking it was going to be. Ooh, hello, Lily. Yeah, but I have to imagine that Scarab God's now just going to get blanked and blanked and blanked. I think worth getting back, so I can't cast that now. Give me, that would actually give me 2, but then I'm able to do that. So I'm gonna say no. No attacks, and turn. I get Rona back. Ooh, this is interesting. So I can choose Teshar, but I think I want to choose Fblthp because I don't mind if. Because now if Fblthp goes away, I'm not upset about it. Yep, so there's the Wandering Emperor, which I assume they had because this is a Super Friends build. This is not enchantment based, so now they can't exile any of my creatures because nobody's tapped. So the best they can choose to do is make a 2/2. Yep, so make a 2/2.
Let your blade do the talking.
Yeah, it's -2 to do that thing. I mean, this is like a red-white sort of control. I guess control would be the way to call it. It's red-white Super Friends, which is an interesting, definitely an interesting deck. I don't know what else to word. Like, it's interesting. I don't know. All right, so they're exiling Rona, which means they either can deal with the Scarab God or they just didn't want me to draw. Like, who knows? I don't know. Like, I would think, like, you get rid of my Scarab God because it's the Scarab God. Like, yep. Go ahead.
Show them how
that.
we
I would
greet
assume
our
then
enemies.
with, where is it? Where is it? This one. Oh, they're putting +1s there. Okay. So they're just making it even beef. Beef it up, beef it up, beef it up. All the beef. Have all the beef. I'm cool with that. Yeah, because right now, yep, you get to make a thing. Sure. No blocks. Hit me for first strike damage. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Am I going to be able to untap with a Scarab God? What do you do? Create a monk. Exile a card to draw. Choose target creature in front of controls when you attack this turn. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, totally. Now you got 2 open mana to try to stop my combo.
You know what's happened to all my
I
enemies?
do believe that Super
They're
Friends is dead.
toast.
I mean, red, like, red-white is more than enough to potentially wreck my comp. Oh no, because it's going to be a 4-4. Which then there's still ways to like, okay, so they're going to make a 1-1 prowess monk.
You're
Cool.
no match for my students.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I untap. I make a Teshar clone. Resolves. Okay, the scarabs get to the bottom. Go to the bottom. That is a Rona. Go to main phase. Oh, I can't combo off! That's right, I can't combo off because I don't have another Rona. Son of a nutcracker. Well, we're gonna try. So first, do that. Get back in Emry. Oh, dang it. Oh no, you just, yeah, then you just go. Dang it! I screwed up! I clicked the wrong button! Crap. Not really the wrong button. I clicked the wrong person. I've got enough of you. Why did I do it this way? Oh my goodness, I'm just screwing up left and right. Okay, so I wasn't hitting that either, so no worries there. And then now this Rona comes back. I'm not drawing anything. So now they can wreck my combo by blinking the token. Alrighty. I mean, I wasn't finding either the clone card or another Rona Disciple of Gix anyway. So yeah, like this Wanderer has been annoying. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. They could keep their 7/8, and I would only get to keep one of my things. Okay, so they choose the. Oh, okay, they choose scarabs. Interesting. Interesting. I might have targeted the token because then the token is just gone. Gone. But I can see how like. Creatures. Oh, they're gonna attack with 4. Because what do they choose? Choose certain creature opponent controls. Which one did they choose? Yes. So then they're just gonna attack with 4 creatures. Yes, makes sense. Totally makes sense.
I will guard your advance.
I mean, they have to attack with 4 creatures, otherwise that. Yep. So they're just twinning with the team. Kills my Teshar, yep. So you're gonna kill. Try to kill Prowess Boy. Actually, no. You're gonna try to kill Prowess Boy. You're gonna try to kill there. You're just gonna block there. And hopefully, no instant speed? There's the first strike damage. Okay. So I can pay 2. I still have 3. This feels like the right play. Life. But do what I gotta do. Draw. Actually, it doesn't have to, huh? I can now. Emry back. Mox Amber. Oh, I'm not even in main phase yet. Clear some of these spirits out. So hopefully gain 3 life. Looks like I'm gaining 3 life. And no reason for me to attack. Oh my goodness! Hello, Scarabs! I legitimately forgot I was getting that back. I was just like, it's gone. It's gone. It's okay. It's gone. No, it's not! It's back! It's bigger. It's better. That's a Gideon. Gideon's not a face.
Gideon Jura, at your
at least.
service.
Okay.
Oh,
And they blink Scarabs again. Of course. Oh, my goodness. So, 22 cards. I still actually don't have... Never mind. Yes, I do now. I have 2 Ronas.
Get out there and blaze a path.
So yeah, if the top card of my deck is a Teshar, I think I can win.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Move like a sandstorm.
So that's 12, well, that'd be 14. So I can go that route. Or I can block 7. I mean, I'm basically on draw Teshar or die, because I don't have any more board wipey. If I cast Teshar. So yeah, Celestis is not going to help me. So at least stalling might. And so this is just a case of the combo deck didn't draw his combo. Like, well, I did, but again, like I wasn't patient, and ultimately they were able to answer. Which, I mean, yeah, like with this much stuff, if red-white control wasn't able to answer my side of the board, like, then this deck would not be worth playing.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. It's on turn, so like. Alright, and I can't draw. I can't draw. And I can make a blocker. And I can make a 1/1 blocker. So those 2 would be blocked. And they attack with 6. Okay, so I don't think I'm dead actually, weirdly enough. Do I make a Lily? I don't see why Lily would be helpful at all. Ooh. Reality chip is nice. Which sucks, but I know I'm drawing a land. I think, yeah, like, that's a really good ability to be able to just clear one of my blockers.
I bought us some time.
And then, yeah, for the neg 4 is also decent. Like, but the problem is, like, so you don't want to build out a wide board, because then -4 wipes your board. And, like, I don't know. It's really strange. So,
Remember
I only
your
blocked. I
training.
forgot about you. So I'm pretty sure this is a good game because I can at best block these two, and then I take 2, 4, okay,
Ketra's
5,
love is your
9.
shield.
Yeah, it's a good game. This deck does not handle red
believe in you,
very
friend.
well. Actually, no. I shouldn't say that. This deck was fun. Like, they just happened to, I think, luck their way into blinking that Rona. And if I'm remembering correctly, had they not blinked the Rona, I
A
would have
blast to the
won.
noggin gets results.
So, like... So stupid. Oh, I'm not even blocking. There's no point in blocking. I don't like the deck. So what I mean is, like, when I say I don't like the deck, I would not play this deck. Because I think opponent is fighting too many directions. Like, are you a Go Wide Tokens deck? Are you a Control deck? Are you a Super Friends deck? I don't think opponent knows what opponent's deck is. It's just that my deck decided to hate me and bury enough of my combo pieces in the bottom third of my deck. And that happens. Like, that is the risk you accept as a combo player. Like, you build your deck in such a way that you hope this is a keep. Probably put Rona to the bottom. No, put Judith. Because I already have a combo piece. Oh, look at that. Come on. Oh, interesting. It's even a meme kit deck. Yeah, but next turn I'm about to royally ruin what they've got going on. So that'll be fun for me. What did I lose this time? You got Ember Cleave? That's an Ember Cleave. How much is that to re-equip? 3. So I'd be able to re-equip it over to... Pretty sure I'm dead anyway. Cause yeah, they just, yep. Yeah, good game. It's rough. But you can't beat every deck. The goal is 52% win rate. If the deck wins 52% consistently, it becomes top of the meta. Talking to you, Mono Green. Talking at you, Mono Green Pioneer. Alright, blue source. I just need to draw any land. I'm gonna try it. Any blue source or any 2-drop, and I'm in business, so. Oh, and opponent is mulliganing, which helps me tremendously. And opponent has mulled to 5, which helps my hand even better. And now, potentially, I could be turn 3 board wiping you. Okay, so I've got 3 available mana. How would you like to spend your 3 mana? Opponent. Ooh, an Omnixilus! Copy! Didn't see that coming, but nice! Yep, creative devil.
Join me. Shake down the locals. Die by coin or carnage.
Yeah, this card. So now, potentially they make another devil, which... Okay, so they're choosing not to make another devil.
Pleasure doing business with you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Huh, wow. All kinds of lands. And Emry's dead. Yeah, that one was pretty obvious. Interesting. They want their 3rd land. They could have saved themselves 2 life. I mean, you know, you were at 26. I'm not too worried about the life, I don't think. I would assume you make devil make me pitch. But oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start taking some life.
Mercy. By coin or carnage. Tribute is owed.
So now this is where my debate. I think it gets to ping me, which is fine. And then here, depending on what I draw, I can get back Teshar anyway. If I draw, well, untap land for it.
Oh, I have a job for you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Yeah, so now they're just letting this one go to the sky. Ooh, nice. Snap. So yeah, so now I have to cast this. I think I'm dead anyway. So I cast this as a 3-drop, as an X3. Allows me to chump Reggie. But then I still take 2 here because I can't pitch the Cruelty. Yeah, Good game. Because that essentially equates to 4 damage there, plus 5 here, so... Yeah, and this is why I'm like, again, like, the Meathook Massacre... That'll be an interesting one to watch the tape back. Alright, nice. Need more gore. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. What I should have done. Oh, hello there. So... Wow, double was... No, that's a Nykthos. That's a Nykthos. Hello, Mono Green. Alright, so yeah, so that's what I'm casting. Probably. Mavens, there's their other source of ramp. From some IRL play, I've actually got a decent matchup against Mono Green, just because, like, they kind of can't see it coming. Or, like, there's nothing really that they can do about it, is what I should say. And just get this down. And they've got enough range anyway, it really matters, but that does put me off of having Mox Amber being useful, which is fine. So let's shut down Mox Amber anyway. So you haven't seen much of my deck, so what do you choose?
My grief fuels my mission.
What do you card grab? But yeah, because, like, they don't know what they're trying to shut down. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a good pick. Is that two cards? Yeah. Yeah, no use. Putting that out. As it is currently shut off. Unlicensed Hearse can get rid of my 2 gazes. That's a really good.
I will aid you.
Turns one of their lands into a 3/3.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Oh no, I'm so
My
far from
allies
combo
are
now.
counting on me.
But mono green tip. No, wait, no, that's not true. With Karn, they can do fun stuff. Shadow Spear, really? Huh. Huh. I'm just, huh. Ooh, Celestis, nice. Nice. Oh, wait, no, you'll be able to do stuff. Pitch you. That's right. Cast a Celestis. Go kill Karn. Karn, go bye-bye. And pass the turn. Do you have second Karn? Now they can untap their Nykthos. There's the Storm. Oh, Lovestruck Beast! Oh, how adorable! So, 2 ways now to untap Nykthos. With then just enough to reactivate.
Let's get moving.
I don't know how that... Oh, that's why, because... Well, no, that wouldn't... I don't understand. Mono green is just weird. I don't understand mono green, so... And then now I would assume they Nissa to untap it again. Draw more cards. Yep, makes sense. Draw more cards. No, because that's right. Yeah. Well, and that aspect of things too. Do they know the correct cards to get rid of? Exactly, 2 target cards. Equip the old growth troll. Cool. Did I miss?
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I must have missed it. Yikes. I'm not able to combo off. As long as they've got an untapped, unlicensed hearse, they can interact with my combo. So they get to say no. Whatever I try to get back. Sweet. I at least get 2 shots at this. So I want to try to get back to Fblthp. So now they can shoot, like, now it's on them. Do you give me the Fblthp, or do you not? Come on, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Yes! Yes! They picked a win con and a draw card. Sweet, okay. And I've got 1 Chamber Sentry. 1 Chamber Sentry. 2 Mox Ambers. That's the game! That's the game. I win. That is the game. I have 2 Mox Ambers. Yes, and tapped out. Good game. Yes! They don't even just see anymore. They're like, I guess they just either trusted the good game or they now see the combo. I don't know which. Oh, yeah, and that was all on them because they could have exiled the Fblthp and a Rona. And just crossed fingers that I didn't have, another way to run that. Yes, I just took down mono green. That felt good. That felt real good. Because it was not an easy takedown either. That was a very precarious spot. And I think if I was checking that correct... Well, I don't remember if Nissa lets you untap the creature. Or the land when it becomes a creature. But they might have misplayed. They might have been able to go crazier with what they were doing. But, yeah. So right there... In those couple of matches, I back up. I support wholeheartedly my claim that Meathook's a 3 of. Honestly, Meathook might even be a 4 of. I don't know. Meathook's just... It does so good. Otherworldly Gaze, it definitely probably is worth 4 just because being able to potentially cast it on turn 1 to set up my later turns, and then sometimes even to go turn 1, turn 2 is really beneficial. But then it's like, but Scarab God just... What I really like is the potential of going turn 4 Scarab God, which has, potential, a Mox, if I can draw 4 lands and a Mox Amber, 4 lands and a Celestis, 4 lands and a Bontu's Monument, then that opens the door to a turn 4 Scarab God. And what I'm looking at this kind of realizing is probably I don't need 2 lilies. Because drawing the second Lily that one game was rough. So maybe even just having a 1 of Lily to go with the Otherworldly Gaze is probably the way to go. And I still really didn't get an answer on, who's better, Fblthp or the Reality Chip. It's just so tricky. There are times, too, that I wonder about going back to running a little bit of the Serpent. I don't even think I have him in here. But Stone Coil Serpent... Should only be 1 card, I think, at least that I have in my collection, that uses the word Stone Coil. Just because Stone Coil has the benefit with the reach, the trample, well, not so much the trample, but the reach and the protection from multicolored, and the fact that it doesn't care about colors. So truly, at any point in the game, however much mana I have is how big Stone Coil can become. So there's those benefits. But then, being able to, machine gun stuff with Chamber Sentry has its advantages. And that's why, again, it's one of those, a 3-2 split is kind of interesting. There's just little weird ways of running this deck. The Judith might not even be worth it. Maybe Judith. So, I don't think I was explaining this at the beginning. So, yeah, so the win cons, right now I'm running 5 win conditions. Where... I need at least 1 of these out when I'm comboing off to truly win the game. And what's nice about Judith as sort of a backup is if I ever have to start attacking, or once she's out, she can start just machine gunning things in a similar way that Chamber Sentry can. So I like that backup ability. But yeah, maybe I think I like this idea of just cut a Lily. But then again, it's okay, well, if I cut a Lily, maybe... No, I don't think bringing back LSL Core would be the way to handle that thing. Tyvar also has some nice stuff. I like Tyvar because of giving pseudo haste to abilities. That is nice. but at times too, I feel like Tyvar just like almost more gets in the way. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go Judith here. Say bye-bye to Valky. Oh wait, where did... No, I thought it had 14. Well, go back to... Oh, that's not going to do anything. Stone coil, bring 2 stone coils in. Oh, but then if I go down there... So now it still leaves me with 1 open card. Yeah, just bring back in the Otherworldly Gaze. So... Yeah! Which, now, without that, cut a steam vents. Because I don't need to be so much on the red. So now just the red or green to help with Chamber Sentry as like a, you know, hey, maybe. And... and actually, really... No, yes. Keep those white sources. Adding another dark slick shores, I think keeps my counts where they were. For black and blue sources. Maybe, yeah, I'll just do the snow covered. Oh, because I didn't have it listed like that. Cool. That's fine. So that's still, yep, 19 lands. That way, like, even, like, if I would be on 1 blue source and someone tries to field of ruin me, haha, I can handle it. Gives me, like... 9 turn 1 play options that I'm at least okay with. This one assuming that Plaza of Heroes is not my turn 1, which... I mean, there is cases where, yeah, like if I draw 2... My opening hand is 2 Plaza of Heroes and a Chamber Sentry, I'm like, ugh. Or even, yeah, Plaza of Heroes... 2 Plaza, like, basically my only colored sources... Like, my only lands are Plaza of Heroes. And Otherworldly Gaze, Chamber Sentry. I'm kind of sitting there going, well, I guess I'm not doing anything on turn 1. And yeah, so I will get these changes reflected over on Moxfield and keep testing this deck. I think I'm onto something here. There you have it, folks. Another run of this historic combo Teshar Loop Rona's Gaze, name to be determined. Can't remember here off the top of my head whether this was like a 50% win rate or sub 50, above 50. Played a lot of games. Felt like a lot of games. The main takeaways were against heavy control was rough because my deck decided to hate me. Against hyper aggro was rough because you know, against their nut draw, I basically need my nut draw, and it's tough to draw the nuts. You know, you can't draw the nuts consistently. That's why it's called the nuts. You only get them a smallish percentage of the time. But the closing game was probably my favorite. It was a mono green opponent. They actually had a way to slow me down, and they misplayed. They chose to unlicensed Hearst the wrong card, which then opened the door for me to combo off. And thankfully, they were a very merciful opponent and didn't make me click through my combo too much before scooping. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, or maybe you've learned something one way or the other. Thanks for sticking around to the very end of this video. But that's enough YouTube. Why don't you go out there and do something amazing?